is Caleb Plant who you want next?
That's the plan. That's the plan to go for the belt, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming, my friend.
That was Canelo after the Billy Joe Saunders fight. We expected him to fight Caleb Plant September 18th. Canelo's goal was to be undisputed at 168. Negotiations were going well, and all of a sudden they broke off. The fight was dead. Caleb Plant ran to Mike C, did an interview, and complained about all the demands Canelo had. Plant need to recognize Canelo is the A side. Whatever he says goes. You got all kinds of speculations why the fight became dead. Some people say that Al Haymon wanted a multiple fight deal. Caleb Plant said he didn't. Some people said it had something to do with the drug test, the schedule of the drug test, and Canelo's trying to cheat again. But those are just haters. Whatever the reason is, we do not have a fight September 18th. And I don't know what Caleb Plant's going to do. Charlo says he will move up. David Benavidez is fighting in August, so that fight can happen. So why would Caleb Plant fight Jamal Charlo for way less money? And that's a risky fight, even though Jamal Charlo is moving up. That's still a risky fight for Caleb Plant. So if him and Canelo can come to some sort of agreement, I see Caleb Plant fight somebody like a John Ryder or something like that, a busy fight. And when you look at Canelo, he got big fights lined up already. He doesn't need Plant. Plant's not a big fight anyway. The person that makes that a big fight is Canelo because everybody's coming to see Canelo. But Bivol's waiting for him, and Bivol said he'll fight him at 168 or 175. That's a really good fight. And then Beterbiev. So he'll basically drop everything. He wants to go for undisputed, but if the Canelo fight comes along, he will take that. Whatever he decides, he needs to make a decision real soon if he wants to fight September 18th, Mexican Independence Day. Both guys need to train and promote the fight. Also, they need to decide what the weight's going to be. It's going to be 168 or 175. I think if the weight's at 168, if Bivol comes down to 168, and I give Bivol props to come down to 168 in Canelo's backyard, his house, and fight him. And if Canelo happens to be victorious over Bivol at 168, I think him, Caleb Plant, Al Haymon, they all get together in the table and talk about a fight on Cinco de Mayo weekend for undisputed. But if he fights Bivol at 175 for Bivol's WBA belt, I think he should stay at 175 and fight Beterbiev. And Beterbiev currently holds the WBC and IBF titles. And Beterbiev is 16-0 with 16 knockouts, so it'll be a big challenge for Canelo, but I still give him a chance to win that fight. And then he can fight Joe Smith Jr., who's currently the WBO champ. He beats Joe Smith Jr., he becomes undisputed at light heavyweight. But the Caleb Plant fight is not dead yet. You know, like I know, you've been watching boxing for a while. Sometimes it could be a big soap opera. You know, the fight is dead Friday, and then Monday morning, they struck a deal. So we'll see what happens next week. We might know something tomorrow, but definitely next week, Canelo will make a decision if he's going to fight September 18th. And who's going to be Caleb Plant, Dimitri Bivol, or is it going to be Beterbiev? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.